What's up, Chan? Remember this one? This old thing? By the way, I like this game a lot, but at the same time, you do not have to finish games. You don't. You just freaking don't. That's cool. Let's get some, look at that. Boom. Go get him. Bodyguard him. Let me guess, my sound isn't working. Let me go check that right now. For some reason, when we start streams, he's... Oh, okay, things are working. Good. Good. Yeah, good. You know, Dr. M, you're first, but I don't think you can claim it. I don't think you can claim first just yet. Oh, look at that XP. Oh, that XP, though. Look at that. Just levels up. I get to level up so I'm walking. I'm walking here. I actually don't remember this from the original game. I'm sure it was in, but maybe I just didn't have the bodyguard ability or something. Oh, that is... Let's just... Instant level ups. Give me more. Anyway, how you doing, Dr. M? Welcome to Saturday, a day that we treasure in this community. ODM, hey, how are you? What up? We're doing getting a couple of levels here because I think we got a big boss fight ahead. I'm getting to this is the end game. Of course, there is a very, very big post game in this game. It takes quite a bit of time to do, and many, many, many more levels, but it was a lot of fun when I was a kid. Tropical Storm? What? How am I? I'm tired a little bit, but also good. Also good. We're moving into the holiday season, you know, and all that that entails. You know, even though a lot of places have time off for the holidays, it gets real busy beforehand. Real busy. Ooh, nice. A get. Oh yeah, I mean, back, you know, everyone's complaining that the Christmas ornaments are already up and everything, but like, back in my day, when I worked at Target, we would put the Christmas stuff up the moment Halloween ended, so I think it's actually got some delay today compared to the old days. I think that's also like that, you know, retail's presence has greatly diminished in the last decade, especially due to COVID acceleration, so I think that's changed a little bit. Hey, Dustmat, what's up? That's my name, don't wear it out. Welcome to the show. We got a Saturday here for you. Right now we're just getting some XPs. Oh, I didn't mean to get that fight. We should, you know, it's green. We didn't have to fight this. Oh, great. No spells? Really? Wait, HP caps at 99999? That is weak. There's gotta be a way around that. God, that whole spells thing is the most disgusting thing ever. Like, no spells? Like, come on. That is something that probably would not exist today in games, where it just takes away your entire ability to play. Very old school. I'm liking how I had to escape from a fight that the game thought was too weak for me to even take on. It was green! Anyway, how is everybody? Good to see you. Welcome to Saturday. I know it's the afternoon probably for a lot of you. It's the AM over here in sunny California. And I have, you know, this should come as a surprise to no one, I have a lot of games I want to play this weekend. Hey Jack, what's up? Jack is of course referring to Carl's Jr., one of his favorite places to eat. Classic star with cheese with Carl's sauce is a favorite of mine. I actually don't like the chicken stars at all, but they do have a lot of other good stuff. In particular, I like the Carl's Jr. breakfast, which contains the breakfast burger, which comes with hash rounds. That's right, not hash browns, hash rounds. I like that one. Anyway, yeah, Carl's Jr. It's not that great, honestly, but, you know, sometimes it's the right time for it. They have a really pedestrian kind of, breakfast burrito as well, and it only has, like, bacon, egg, and... I don't know what's in there. I mean, fast food chicken nuggets are very mid, I agree. I'm trying to think if anybody has any good ones on the fast food scene, but I don't think they do. Your wife wanted to put up the tree on Halloween because they had the day off. I told her that wouldn't. You know what? Honestly, I think there's a good case to be made having a tree up pretty much all year round. Why not, right? There's always something to celebrate. Just you know, you can decorate the Christmas tree in the motif of whatever season or relevant holiday is around. So there's a case to be made to have it up all year round. Wait, what? This is supposed to be diet. I'm drinking a non-diet... What the hell? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna throw these away. I just took a sip of non-diet soda. Holy sh... Good thing I noticed that. Yeah, question for me, go ahead. Having take down, I know, you can keep it up all year round, and you can put, like, themed ornaments on it based on the holidays, and seasons. I think that's, like, the meta. I'm not even joking. I think you can totally have a Christmas tree up all year round and just repurpose it based on the holiday.
What a waste of time.
Jack, there's a whole list. I've already gone through it a few times. I'm not going to do it again. Sorry. You're not first, Pretentious One, but at least you tried. So I appreciate that. Anyway, I think we should have Christmas trees up all year round and just repurpose them based on the adjacent seasons and or holidays. But yeah, Jack, we got a real big show lined up for this weekend. All kinds of games and all kinds of different genres and styles, okay? So if you like the video games, you're in the right spot. I hear we're gonna play some. Oh, look at that, level up. I do like a good level up. In fact, we don't even need to fight anymore for level ups. That's the cool part. We just walk around, and the bodyguard skill takes these enemies out. As soon as my characters decide to engage. Which can be difficult sometimes. They don't want to get in front sometimes. Weird. Seems to happen with different spawns more than others. Dude, Jack, I've already been through it twice since the stream started, yo. I mean, you can't expect me to just keep going through it, especially since I think you already know which games are on deck for this weekend. But, you know, things could change as well, but we already have quite a list. Which is why we're trying to get our hatch rounds out of the way here and just get rid of this game first. Which, again, you shouldn't ever be forced into playing something you don't want to. At this point, we just have cleanup in this game. We just have to get some final levels and then beat it. Beat the normal mode. The people already know, Jack. I don't know if you count. Because you don't know. So the people already know. But we have a lot of new stuff, especially. Some new titles and some old titles and finishing up some odds and ends. Yeah, okay, let me put it this way. Jack. Is there anything that you are particularly looking for this weekend? I can tell you whether or not it's on the slate. I think that's an easier way to narrow it down. And don't forget, we have a holiday week coming up, and I will be around for it, so there will be streams on all of the relevant Thanksgiving holidays for those that celebrate. Spider-Man 2, absolutely no chance that I play that, so I just want to tackle that one, get it out of the way immediately. I have utmost respect for those games, and I understand why the first game was very popular, and we played it, and I think if you want to play it, that's great, but we're not going to play it. And I'm really appreciative that we did play through the first one, mostly, just so we can get a sense of what that kind of thing's all about. Okay, so that one's off, Jack. Thank you for asking. Any other insights there? I don't know what that is, Dr. M, so it's not on the list. I've never heard of it. But it's okay to ask. I encourage you to do so. Mario RPG. Yeah, you know what? I really do want to play that. The big issue with Mario RPG is that I don't have my Switch hooked up to the Elgato, and frankly, it's going to take a long time to do, and I don't know that I want to spend the time doing it. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. That's the real snag there. I know everyone thinks it's super easy. It's not. Getting OBS to play nice with the external Elgato attached to a Switch is a pain in the butt. Because it's only on Switch that creates a problem there, but like I said, it's very possible. There's not a zero chance that we do that. I really do like that game. Obviously, it was a very big deal when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure that it holds up today, even without the remake bonuses, whatever they are. Sneak King, I don't think there's a way that we can play that effectively right now. Bluey is out. I could play Bluey. I could stream goal Bluey, but I would also want the caveat that I don't have to finish it. It feels like a game that I would boot up for like 20 minutes, play it, and then put it down. And people get very upset when I put games down. At least a couple people do. Which again makes no sense to me. I want to reiterate that you own your games, not the other way around. Yeah, PNC, it was incredible back in the day. Like, it really was quite a... Just kind of like Star Ocean 2, actually, in that regard, where it was a... At the time, very legendary. Yeah, Dungeons 4. So, I reviewed Dungeons 2, Dr. M, for Game Informer long, long ago. I don't know what upgrades have been made from 3 to 4. But since it is on Game Pass, I'd say you should check it out for free, you know, as part of your, you know, I can't say for free, because Game Pass isn't free, but it is part of your subscription, right? So I suggest, I would say go ahead and try it. I might try it too. The Dungeon series, again, I can only speak to 2. I did like the Dungeon Keeper aspects of the game, but all the stuff that was not Dungeon Keeper-y, I thought could use some work. So I don't know if they leaned into those other things, or they leaned out of those other things from 3 to 4. No idea. Darkest Dungeon 2 is out of early release. We played a ton of it when it released, actually. I don't know if you were here. Probably not. Oh, if Coral Island's on GP, then yeah, that makes that a contender as well. To add to the already large list of things to check out. No, well, so Dr. M, that's complicated because we played that in both early access and post-early access. Peer pressure is real. It's really not. It's really not. In fact, again, I'm actually mildly irritated with the insistence that you must finish games. I know that's a common, like, you know, take on things, but it's an incorrect one. You should play games for as long as you're as long as you're enjoying them or getting an experience out of them that you know you find compelling. And then you should have absolutely no issue in dropping them like a hot potato. It's an absurd argument. It makes no sense. I agree that if you're gonna finish a game, you should watch the credits. But that's up to every person's unique situation. No, hey, listen, well, no, I don't have fun with every game. Nobody does. I don't think anybody's ever had fun with every game they've played. So I think there's value in that experience as well, but there is no value in continuing to force yourself to do something that you moved on from. I will not be at the Game Awards this year. There is another activity coinciding with that time that I cannot extricate myself from, sadly. Otherwise, I would be going. Some games do let you do that, Dr. M, actually. Listen, I don't want to get derailed with the whole day with this because certain parties have been trying to derail this conversation for ages. But basically, do not feel bad for putting games down or away when their time and you have passed, okay? That's... I think it's very unreasonable and very strange to have to commit to a game as if it was... I don't know. It just seems absurd to me, but this is a long-standing argument that I don't really want to get mired in today. Hey, 41k XP, I like it. Hey, we're getting levels, we're walking around. It's good times for everybody, right? And of course, it is about 5 o'clock on a Saturday. One of the key times in history. Anyway, you know, have it your way. That's what I say about video games, alright? Obviously, there are scenarios where you should finish the game, and that is, you know, that's a very different story. That's when you're playing the game as part of a work function, like reviewing a game or something. That's a very different scenario, and really can't be used in any standard argument. You know, BK has the Ghost Pepper Burger and Ghost Pepper Chicken Fries. So, like, that's something we haven't talked about. And I think that's kind of the elephant in the room. You can also go half-seas at BK now. I don't know if you know that, not gonna lie. You can get half fries and half onion rings. It's pretty sick. Yeah, field trip? Yeah, we can do field trips. Let's get some, you know... We can stream goal field trips. Because, you know, I have to take an Uber. Hey Jack, what's up? Wait. At BK, you can have it your way. Aren't I opposed to onions in any form ever? Yes, Jack is correct. I do greatly dislike onions, and I've been very public about that. However, if I do have to eat an onion, an onion ring form is the only place that I'll even come close. Yeah, listen, Dr. M, I'm still down for that. Eddie lives, like, I think 10 minutes away from me, and we never hang out. And that's okay, I respect that, you know? People want to do what they want to do. I am constantly asking, I got to see Eddie IRL a couple weeks ago. Animal fries? Yeah, PNC, I'll take a 4x4 animal style. No onions, yeah. So I'm a no onions, no mushroom kind of guy, ODM, and I know. Some people really don't like that. You could eat it like a fruit. I could not eat an onion like a fruit. I could eat garlic like a fruit. Do love me some garlic. But I do not like the onions, and I do not like the mushrooms, okay? These are two things that the D does not abide by. Do I like green eggs and ham? I actually don't like ham compared to other meats. I will eat it. But it's certainly not high on my meat tier list. Eggs? Eggs are amazing. I love eggs in all forms. Eggs are an interesting food because, you know, for a long time, big nutrition was all like, eggs are terrible for you, and then they were like, wait a minute, eggs are actually really good for you. And then they were like, no, they're terrible for you, but no, they're good for you. The prosciutto? You know, I have a little bit of prosciutto now and then. Am I Wario? No, I am not Wario. And hello. Yes, hi. Jack was just trying to sell me on Carl's Jr. a minute ago. Animal style? Yeah, 4x4 animal style is my go-to. I'm aware. It's without onions, Jack. It's without onions, okay? You know, Detective, you know what I always say is that you can make anything, you can prove anything with data, alright? It's all about how you choose to show the data. Oh yeah, Jack, you can get it without the onions, so don't worry about it. A little life hack for you there. Next time you go to In-N-Out Burger, you tell them Dan sent you. They'll hook you up. But why would you? Indeed. Why would you? That's right, you know, that's right, Pretendus One. We'll leave the light on for you. I've stayed in a good number of motels in my day, Pretendus One, because back in the early days of Game Press, it was really crucial to not accept anything on a trip, right? No lodging, no food, no nothing. So even though other influencers and press may have accepted the hotel accommodations, that was not a thing that that we did. So I would often stay at a motel where they left the light on. No, onions are gross. Don't like onions. But yeah, I don't like staying at motels, obviously. Who does? Still not as bad as that one weird motel thing that we almost had to stay at that one time. Certainly some really grody places over the years. And that's gonna happen to anybody working in the press, right? You know? Hey, MacGyver. Right back at you. Happy Saturday to you. The Roach Motel. I don't think I ever stayed at a Roach Motel. I stayed at places with roaches. But roaches were one thing, you know? You stay at a crappy motel, you kind of expect that there's going to be a couple roaches in there. It's more of the used needles and fecal matter, blood. Those kind of things are a much bigger issue with the cheap hotels, I think. Very unappetizing. And I mean, that's just kind of the reality of being a world traveler economy class. But it's always important to, you know, be cognizant of those things if you're gonna have to stay in those places, and make sure you, like, you know, put sheets down. Like, bring some sanitizing agents. And of course, sleep in your clothes. I can't recommend anything. Sleep with your full jacket and clothing ensemble on. Anyway, wonderful topics for a Saturday morning, yeah? Remember the Pirates of Darkwater? That show was awesome. And we'll never see the end of it. Unless we can get Netflix to bring it back with me as a showrunner. Send an email, folks. I'll make it happen. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're leveling up. We're getting actually mad XP and loot from doing this. We just don't have to see the fights play out because they're greens. They're greenies. You know those dog treats, greenies? Those are good. I brought back memories with that show. That's what I do. I'm here to bring back memories, Loach. It was a great show. It never finished, famously, right? It got canned after, like, what, 1.5 seasons? And it was a really high-quality show. What I will defend... I will defend to this day, the big problem with Pirates of Darkwater was the time slot. A lot of kids couldn't watch it because it was, like, right when the school bus was arriving, and, like, I know I missed tons of it because of that. It had a really bad time slot. That could have easily been Saturday morning, and it could have destroyed in that time slot, but I guess the networks didn't have enough confidence in it. Like, that could have ruled the Saturday morning cartoon slot. That was a great show. Level up! Level up! So even though it doesn't look like we're fighting these battles, we are fighting these battles, and we're getting XPs and loots. This is Saturday Morning XP. You're a new show brought to you by the D Squad. Well, Saturday mornings are for Carl's Jr. and arguing about onions and putting down games now, apparently. And by the way, if you want to finish games, I think that's great. You just shouldn't be forced to. You know, there is a huge difference here. You know, Britain's One Saturdays are for everybody. I think they should be for everyone. I know, Basil, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's an old school tactic. Believe me, hey. I know all about the narrative and controlling the narrative and the messaging and all that jazz, so... Yeah, I know what's being done here, okay? So whatever, let's enjoy Saturday. I got a grape Zevia here. And, you know, Jack's gonna come by, bring over some Carl's Jr. That's the rumor. We're gonna have some hash rounds and I love how they're called hash rounds. They're just hash browns, but they're round, so they're hash rounds. You know the thing I like about Carl's Jr.? It's the way they wrap the burgers. That way you don't have to touch the burger to eat it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult is the boss we're preparing for? The boss that we're doing next is pretty doable. But the thing is, we either have to do this now or later, because the final bosses are absurd. Like, legit absurd. That was a big draw for this game. You know, back in the... Today we would probably call it artificially padding the game length. But back, you know, back then, getting that additional time with the game was really cool. Barry, what's up? Yeah, Famous Star with cheese is really good. Really good. And we might actually have to get stuff, you know, we can basically XP this whole thing down. Loach, but to do post-game we're gonna have to do heavy crafting and customization and engage with a lot of the other mechanics outside of combat and leveling. And also get our characters to like level 255. Which was the level cap in this game, which is very different than the time when most things capped at 99. A big gulp and some hot fries. So, back in college, Pretentious One, you know, the days when I was, you know, running from the riots and holing up at McDonald's and all that jazz, I had a very unhealthy diet. And, one of the things that I would go for was the big gulps. There was a 7-Eleven right across from my dorm, so pretty much daily, I would be at that 7-Eleven and I would get 2 big bites, a bag of chips, and a big gulp, okay? For those of you not familiar with the Big Bite, it's a hot dog. Yeah, I like Zevia because it's completely sugar-free. I've been looking at some of the probiotic beverages, but they all have sugar. And sugar, as we all know, is the devil. So yeah, I used to eat tons of big bites, big gulps, even some taquitos now and then. The entire 7-Eleven roster, and yeah, I was partial to the salt and vinegar chips. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, like, you know, I'm pretty sure my college years probably cut 20 years of my life off due to diet. I don't think I ate anything healthy, even remotely healthy, an entire time. The pizza place we used to eat at got literally shut down by the Board of Health. And then on top of that, like even the stuff that we'd have from like I used to have these things called Italian nachos from a place called Pizza House, okay? Somebody that I went out with at the time worked there, so they'd get brought back pretty much every evening. And, you know, they would just be consumed. And I gotta tell you, those things were probably like 3,000, 4,000 calories, no problem. And again, this is on top of Big Bites and condemned pizza. Not a good time for health. But you know, it was college. We were young. We had our whole lives ahead of us. And we were not going to be, you know, slowed down by a little bit of Big Bite pizza. Oh yeah, just Loach. You know, there was a time. If you ever feel like you really want to be like the ultimate in decadence, you go for the gas station chicken, okay? It's a real thing, and it's, you only make that mistake once. But you'll feel really, it just feels dirty. And I've done it. I've done it. There's actually a gas station chicken brand that's at certain gas stations. I forget what the name is. But it's like an actual thing, and it's in multiple gas stations nationwide. It has its own name. I forget, Crispy Crunchy, maybe? Crispy Crunchy chicken, is that it? A literal gas station branded chicken. I think it's called Crispy Crunchy. You can only find it in gas stations, and it comes by the box, as it should. It's a gas station chicken, okay? You just get a box of that. You just eat it over the box like a wild animal. Just complete the ultimate in decadence right there. Just abandoning civilization for the gas station chicken, essentially. If you're ever feeling particularly, you know, you just want to get really, you just want to be really gross, do it. Try it. You can pick up like a whole box for 20 bucks. That's the one, Barry. That's the one. See, Barry knows. Barry knows. He's been there. You can get biscuits and chicken from the Crispy Crunchy line, and they also have spicy. And, you know, it just sits there in the gas station under a heat lamp all day. And you're embracing something when you eat it. You know? Things happen. What is a good entry level Star Ocean game? I would only recommend this one. I would not recommend... we've been over this, Joey, but I know you haven't been here. I would not recommend any other Star Ocean game except for this particular title. I did not care for any of the other ones. The team and time when this game was made, the elements that came together to kind of make this one happen are similar to almost Chrono Trigger in nature. I mean, obviously that's a bit of an outlandish example, but yeah. The teams that worked on this project were incredible, and I would only recommend this one. It will run you about 100 hours, Joey, probably for your first playthrough, but it depends on how much post-game content you do, and how much of, like, you know, time-skipping things that you do. Like, we're not even fighting battles right now, we're just killing stuff by walking by it, so that saves a lot of time. And there's other ways to get tons of XP, too. I didn't say that for this one, I said, in my opinion. I'm sure there are people that embrace all of the Star Ocean games. I'm not one of them. This is the only good one, in my opinion. And I have played the quite a few of the other ones, and was overall very disappointed with them. This one is the good one, Joey. But like any other big JRPG, it will run you a significant amount of time. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on what you're looking for. Anyway, good to see you. Good question. I know a lot of people would just default and go like, I want to play the modern title. I mean, this one does have a lot of quality of life features that have been added for the remake. But I mean, it still wasn't a game developed in, like, you know, the modern era. Oh god, you're playing... wait. You don't have the time? Yeah, I mean, if you're playing Yakuza, I mean, yeah, those games... I'm done with playing... the only Yakuza games I'm going to play now, or I'm sorry, Like a Dragon games, are the RPG ones, and those are really time extensive as well. All of those games, though, are really time intensive. Hi, Tasuda, what's up? 100 hours, you're probably doing a lot less than 100 hours, like... I already had a pretty decent amount of knowledge about this game, so we're gonna finish it probably in like 25-30 hours. Pre-game. Post-game is obviously a whole nother beast. The post-game dungeons and bosses are legit absurd. Of course, that's very optional, of course, like any other post-game nonsense. But I highly recommend it, though. It's good stuff. But you really have to spend a lot of time breaking the characters and the game in order to defeat that. At the time, back in the day when this game first came out, that kind of like post-game dungeon was legendary. Very epic. Anyway, yeah, welcome. Season of Discovery, yeah, that's coming out. A lot of people have been trying to get me to play that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. A 10-man raid that's scale, you know, that we get to do at different levels, like a 25, man, that's really tempting, honestly. And God knows, I love Classic. I love Classic a lot more than Retail. I have a hardcore character that I play very, very infrequently. But yeah, Season of Discovery looks pretty tempting. You're not ready for the hate train. I mean, hey, it's 2023. People will have opinions, both positive and negative, on anything that ever exists. So that includes a hate train for everything. But there's also a love train for a lot of things. So, you know. the algo will push the negative. I mean, yes. People love negativity in the content space. That's true. I do remember suplexing a train. I wonder when they're gonna remake Final Fantasy VI. That's one they can't afford to screw up if they do it, you know? You're right, Barry, I didn't. And I'm okay with that. I'd be okay I'm okay not finishing anything. You understand? Super okay with it. People talk about playing video games like it's like eating vegetables. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, it is a great take. Thanks, Joey. I know, Barry. That's actually true. That is what happened. And guess what? I sleep like a baby knowing that. Play what you want to play. At any given moment, you should be playing what you want to play. And nothing else. I mean, I can't think of anything, you know, yeah, don't make games like an obligation. It should be something you do that, you know, you're enjoying in some capacity. Right? Hot take, apparently. But you're right, Barry, I did say that. You are correct, you caught me on that one. We'll get to it someday, my friend. No, Final Fantasy 13 definitely not. You know, Joey, you play what you want to play. That's what I say. Hot take, very hot takes. The spiciest of takes. Oh, we got 156,000 XP for that one blob. This is the life, you know, Saturday morning, getting XP, hanging out. Reminds me of the Pirates of Darkwater. I might want to go watch Pirates of Darkwater. Where did our youth go? Well, you know, Pretendus One, if you're like me, it was misspent, but, I don't regret it. If you're like me, you got in a lot of trouble and had a good time, and you know, it was pre-internet. You know, times were different. I'm glad I got to be the last generation that experienced pre-internet life. But that changed everything. So wild to me. It's like we're on a different planet, you know? And anyway, Pretendus One, don't worry about where your youth went, okay? We're living for today and tomorrow, not for yesterday. I know, Tetsudo, it's really wild, right? It's really wild. It's incomprehensible almost. I can't explain to people what it was like before that, before the internet, because it's very different. Like on a level that is incomprehensible. The touch-tone phone, right? God. I had to call people on the phone and to communicate. Barry, I don't disagree. Like, sweeping improvements on television, radio, you know, the horse-drawn carriage, the car, these were all major, but the communication alone, I think people really underplay. Not only do we have access to the world's entire knowledge at any given time, there's obviously a benefit of the interconnectivity, what it's done for everything else, but like the... people often downplay what communication potentially internet did and how that's affected society. On a scale never before even conceived, right? That's from email to social to everything. Like, it's just completely obliterated the world before that. It's weird. It's weird to think about. I mean, even if you look at, obviously, we're not going to downplay the influence of television and radio. Those are obviously giant increases in comms tech. But if you look at the difference between TV, internet, and radio, is that the internet changed the way we both perceive and interact with the same kind of thing. Like, TV and radio are both the user simply, you know, being a passive observer to the content. Whereas the internet, it is not true, right? It's a completely interactive process the entire way. It's not a passive medium. So it's more than just the breadth, depth, and scale. It's and scope. It's just completely different in really important ways. Anyway, what's up? I'm liking how my bodyguards just like, they seem averse to hitting certain monsters. You have to like trick them into it. It's like, we don't want to kill the boss monster, they're worth too much XP. You know, hey, you know, Opportunist One, everything... It's like I always tell my younger students, the only thing constant in this world is change. It's the only thing you can count on. With any certainty. Ooh, look at that, 41K. Yeah, you know what? I did coin that phrase, Barry. Thank you for crediting me on that one. Can't wait for my book. Which one? I am really looking forward to the memoir someday. Oh, come on, really?
Mere pawns.
Stay out of our way! Requesting one missile! Star flare! Tear gun! Star flare!
Hammer Slammer. Oh, well, Tuxedo, that's not the way that... I mean, yeah, of course, but... the legalities of that would be complicated, I think. That's right. Well, are you pretend this one's a little early? It has nothing. No, I'm not talking about name changing things. That obviously is a consideration too, Barry. That's not the legalities I'm talking about. I'm talking about a lot of contracts in the world today state that things that you create are not yours when you're in the employ of something. You know, I'm just talking like, you know, off the cuff here. That element, Barry, is its own foible. But yeah, you know, writing is definitely a pastime I'd like to get back into. Well, you know, pretend this one. It depends. That depends on how a judge sees it sometimes. It's just not a situation I want to be in. So. Black Mirror. Now that was a show I really liked. Yes, that would... I mean, Tetsudo, that is not uncommon, actually. That's actually fairly normal. I didn't say it's right. I said it's very common. Yeah, what's up, Fuge? Welcome to the Strim. This is where streamers strim. We're playing the video games. We got a big lineup this weekend. We're gonna be doing some game playing, and then bonus. There's gonna be some bonus streams next week for the holiday. Obviously, it's a holiday here in the States, but that means I will have some time off, which means more streams. I'm gonna pass those savings on to you. So depending on how hard the fight is the next time we try it, we might want to investigate doing some compounding or crafting and all this other junk. There's a lot of stuff to engage with in this game. At the high end, you definitely need to do that kind of stuff for the post-game. But I think people will be okay if I just complete the regular game. That I like, by the way. This shouldn't, you know, it's weird when you force people to do things. Like, there's a lot less enjoyment in it. Like, you're just like, I don't really want to do that. Then don't do it. You know? You know, that's all I'm saying. That's it and that's all. Anyway. We're killing monsters, we're getting XPs, we're getting loots. That's the real reason you don't want to review games? Hey, reviewing games is a, it's a whole deal. That's, you know, trust me, I know. Ayo! But yes, obviously when I say put your games down when you want to, it does not apply to a work scenario. Obviously, if you're reviewing games, you should finish them. And if you don't, you know, say that in a review. That's fine too. And under normal circumstances, yeah, you know, a review should be done with from a completion perspective. But you know, a lot of games don't lend themselves to that bucket either. You know, reviewing an MMORPG looks a lot different than reviewing a cut and dry 4-hour story title, you know? Games are complex. Humans are complex. Reviews can be complex. I don't know why they don't like hitting that one. Like, that monster is... Hit that monster, you know? Nigga, they don't want to hit him. I don't know why. For some reason, they don't want to give me those free XPs from the boss units. I don't know why, you know? They're not stingy with the regulars. Which again are still good gets. You know, we're getting mad XPs here in aggregate. Alright, after this run we'll give the boss a shot after dumping a bunch of points into skills. Point dump time. No, this game is tuned really... Pretend this one, this game is tuned really hardcore at the high end, okay? Endgame and postgame are both kind of a huge deal. In terms of like difficulty spikes, I kind of want you to embrace giant levels, giant moves, you know, just more of everything in that at that juncture. Anyway, how is everybody? Are you having a good Saturday? Oh, laying around is great, isn't it, Pretend This One? Sometimes I just want to lay down like a rock and do nothing. You know what? I support that too. Wait, who killed the bosses? They did, yeah. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, Barry. Seems to be no logic to it, right? Sometimes they want to do it, sometimes they don't want to do it. It's obviously more valuable to us when they do want to do it. They're just like real people. Yeah, you know, they're real people. They're real human beings. Alright, let's dump some points in and give this boss a shot. And we, depending on how it goes, we may or may not have to engage with crafting and customization on HUD.
Do you copy?
Hammer Slammer.
Requesting one missile. V for victory! There we go!
Hammer Slammer. Yeah, didn't you say they used to say that they used to call like a tri-ace missile, but no, it doesn't do that anymore. I'm gonna redeem it. Pretend to swim. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. Oh wow, for fighting 500 battles, they give you a, you know, they just give you a gimme, I guess. Alright, what do we got here? Let's improve some crap. Replay of the whole Xenoblade Series. We already did. PNC, we've pretty much done that. Not everyone, but we did 1, 2, and 3. Replay. Hey, you know, Replay was a show that I was on. There are many unseen episodes of Replay, which I do hope come to light someday. I'm holding out hope that they're still in an archive somewhere and they get released once upon a time. The Dan cut? Well, it's not just a Dan cut. Obviously, there were tons of people that were involved in that, in the replay process. The Dan cut. I don't even think there's a Dan cut. There were just a bunch of episodes that that a lot of us were on that never aired. In fact, there were entire shows that never aired. I always bring up the debate show. We recorded 3 episodes of the debate show and it never actually aired. I always thought that was kind of weird. Kifu, what's up, yo? How you doing? You're good? That is good to hear. Happy Saturday to you.
Here goes.
Tuxedo, there were a lot of stuff like that, but those actually aired. I'm talking about stuff that didn't air. No, Jared, we're working on it right now.
Here goes. Here goes.
Oh no, the SF tournament was very real, and that's why there weren't any more after that.
This will be over in 10 seconds.
Listen, there was a debate show, okay? And it was really cool. Never aired though. And then there were some episodes of Replay that never aired as well. Save SP using writing? I mean, I don't think at this point we need any more SP. We're pretty endgame, but that is true. Writing can get you a lot of good stuff. We're just waiting for the stork to come back here. Oh, I think it came back. Yeah, we should probably get more stone cures. Just load up on everything, okay. Tuxedo probably. There were so many scrapped ideas and projects back in those days. We made some stuff. Hopefully it's good. Star Necklace. Hasten Speech. Yeah, it's not that great. A lot of stuff that nullifies instant death. That might be handy if we hit a boss that does instant death. Instant death is always a controversial ability in these games, isn't it?
Here goes.
Mithril coat. Wait, more nullify instant death stuff? Did I just make the same thing? Oh my god, I'm out of Smith's hammers. Oh wow, lots of upgrades from that. We should probably just go get some more Smith hammers. Alright, let's see how we fare. Probably just get stomped again and have to redo everything, but let's see.
Be careful! What's this monster
All
doing here?
obstacles will be eliminated. I'll burn you to ashes. Are you guys
Deadly Illusion. Phoenix Blast! Oh, the stone went away. Oh wait, it's still there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow! Oh, this is just silly. I guess we're just gonna be grinding all day. So it goes. Yeah, we just need to get more hammer. We need to get more Smith's hammers and create some more top-end gear.
I'm not gonna lose. Oh, crap.
It is time to teach you all.
I know you can, Barry. I know you can.
I'll char your very bones.
Flip your mindset. Get in the grind set. We know. We know how it goes. Flip your mindset, okay? Mindset, grind set. You know, my day starts at 4 a.m., Barry, and it goes till 12. And after that point, I get my second day at about 5 a.m. Flip your mindset, grind set.
Tear gas! Make it Robbie! Defense force, do you copy? Defense force, do you copy? Defense force, do you copy? Tear gas!
Make it, yeah, you know, hey.
Defense force, do you copy? Defense force, do you copy?
That really hurts.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven.
No way. No one can put me down.
Freaking GGLFG. Got him. Boom.
Just 2 more left.
Oh, Xeno 3, don't get me started on Xeno 3. Yo, LFG, friendship level changed. LFG, what up? I think now that we've completed that segment, I think that means we can actually go to the secret dungeon in the other area. Somehow we can get back to like the other planet and then start grinding the end game dungeon, which is like got all the best loot in the game. If my memory serves me anyway. You know, I've been called wise before, Pretentious One. I don't know if I deserve the accolade, but I'll take it, you know what I mean? Nice. New sword for... That's good. That's good. Good get. I want to get this chest. We need to find a yellow switch. Oh, it didn't open it. What the hell? You know what? I don't want your crappy loot anyway. We can craft better. Puzzles. Tell me, have you ever seen puzzles? I mean, puzzle locks really are the end boss. Now, did what I do make anything happen, or did it not? I don't know. No one really knows. Sometimes we don't know where we are, who we are. Sometimes we do it, though. We unlock the treasure out. Yeah, I have for this one. Have you? Hammer Slammer!
That was a waste of time.
I'm not finished yet.
Ooh, refreshing syrup. The Gigawatt Stunner. These are really powerful items. They're just not. They're not the best in slot, though. You got to go to that other secret dungeon I was just talking about to get those. And I forget how to get there, but it is enormous, ginormous, with tons of amazing loot. Basically, you level up to all level 255 there. Yeah, I like puzzles too. Have you ever heard of the new the magic puzzles? There are magic puzzles that like have a secret puzzle hidden inside. I'm not gonna ruin it, but they're really cool. And I would highly recommend checking them out. Nah, the secret dungeon is easier to get to than the secret Discord. Yeah, if you've not heard of these puzzles, let me look up what... They're very, very cool. And I don't want to spoil the surprise for you, so let me just see what they're called. They're called magic puzzles. Wait, no. Yeah. If you're a puzzle enthusiast, definitely look these up. They're called, yeah, the Magic Puzzle Company. These are really cool. Highly recommend. Look up any of the Magic Puzzle Company's puzzles. have the link available because I just looked at my... I don't have the link available. I will post it later. Okay, fine. Let me get it. Let me get it. Highly recommended for puzzle enthusiasts. I can't tell you that, Pretendus One. That would ruin it. There's a surprise element to them, but I can't really tell you what it is, because that would ruin the... that would completely spoil it. Sadly. Yeah, I would recommend trying one, just Loach. If you like puzzles. If you don't like puzzles, then forget about it. We need more instruments. We've been missing out on the song bonuses this whole game. Because we don't have enough freaking instruments. Oh, snap. Is this another? Okay. Uh-oh.
If you've made it this far, I suppose this means there's only Gabriel and myself left.
You got it. I hope you're ready to join the rest.
They're dead, are they? Everything's according to plan. I knew spreading ourselves out and forcing you to fight us one by one would work.
Yeah, totally.
What do you mean?
Your evil plan totally worked to get your asses kicked. Good job.
Now, all I have to do is kill Gabriel. And then the universe will be mine alone.
Uh-huh.
That bug-ridden reject is hardly any match for the great Lucifer.
You let your friends die on purpose?
Oh my. You're still alive. I couldn't have asked for a better set of pawns. I suppose you deserve some kind of reward for your efforts. So what would you like? Wealth? Power? You don't look like you'd be too interested in either. Well, death it is.
Oh, so this one's gonna be... I remember this guy being hard. Yeah, I remember this fight.
One-way ticket to hell sound.
Probably one of the only ones I remember from this game, but this guy is not easy.
Defense Force, do you copy?
Demon's Gate.
Requesting one missile.
Was that an instant death move? Did he just use an instant death move? I did not see.
Demon's Gate! Illusion! Demon's Gate! Stay right there!
Requesting one
I was almost about to say I think we had things in a good position, but you know, that did not last.
Requesting one missile. That was a close one.
God, so annoying. You know, I need MP recovery. I'm gonna. Oh, look at it! There it is! Wow. Lucifer down in 1, bruh.
I think I'm a bit stronger. It'll be all me from now
I
on.
suppose it happens to anyone.
So close. I was so close to having the universe in my hands.
Just one more to go.
Let's go, Reina.
Right.
Right. Yo, did you see that ludicrous display last night? That went a lot better than I expected. TBH. Potion of Epiphany. And some Wonder Drugs. Now those are some good gets right there. Let's get some loots. We got loots, a loot chamber. the dueling helmet, which is apparently an upgrade. We like that. So if we get to Gabriel and he's too hard, we will try to find out how to get back to that sweet dungeon I was talking about, which I believe we should have access to now. I know it opened up when you got a certain amount of the way into this dungeon, and we're definitely far enough now. It's like a 10-floor dungeon with like the best loot in the game, and tons of XP grinding, so you can get all the way to like level 200, 255. Oh, we got some Smith hammers. That's convenient. All right. Metal.
I'll need to do my best.
Yeah, we got some stuff. Is it any good? Who knows? It's not. It might be specific to the scenario, to the the occasion. We'll have to see. All right. Oh boy. Let's see, do we have our ducks in a row here? We need to get some Carl's Jr., that's what we need. Like, I think we need some Carl's Jr. They have the, I like it how they put the sandwiches in those like little wraps. Oh lord, this is it, folks! And this is gonna be rough.
We will defeat you, for the sake of everybody in the universe, especially for Expel.
Well, you talk a good game anyway. However, I'm afraid you're too late. The symbol of annihilation is complete.
Stop what you're doing now and give up immediately.
Yeah.
You can't win.
Get him,
All of
Kenny.
the other wise men are dead.
You think I'll just give up? I'm the only one left, and why should I care about that? There is no need for anyone else but me. I could have completed it with or without the other wise men. You see, there was really only one person that I needed. And now, dear Philia, I am going to crush these insects and revel in their anguish. Let's enjoy it together. We'll begin this prelude to Armageddon!
Prelude Army, yeah, there's always a dramatic part. Oh, Gabriel.
Let's go. You refuse to die. Your fate has already been decided. Let's go.
Oh, snap. Now you know it's bad.
Behold the shattering of the heavens.
Oh my god. We're gonna need a lot more than one missile. Requesting one missile, really?
You enjoyed sleep forever. Phoenix Black Noah.
Oh my god, he's relentless. Man, that was a clutch heal. You know, it's a good thing about being the healer. I don't really like playing Arena, but like when you've got complete control over the heals, you can really control these fights a lot better. Dude, this guy's bold. We're just chain healing and people are still dying.
Mankind is trying to destroy me.
Do you copy?
Then for what reasons do I live?
I knew he'd win. Over.
The end? Question mark?
Excellent. It'll be all me from now on. Lucky.
Yeah, I think it's GG.
You are wasting your time. The universe is doomed to extinction regardless. The symbol of annihilation is set to go off upon my death. One way or the other, my goal will come to fruition.
Your goal? How can you rule the universe if you destroy it?
Yeah, that's a
Rule the
complicated
universe?
question, right?
Who said I needed to rule the universe? If I cannot reign over it, then destroying everything will suffice just as well.
Why are you doing this?
You would never understand. Destroying the universe.
Destroying. I've only just really wanted to destroy the
It is
universe.
the entire purpose of my existence. It is what
It's really
we
just
were
something I really
created
wanted to
for.
do.
The only thing we were created to do.
What?
The symbol of annihilation has been activated. Your doom is inevitable, no matter what you do.
That sucks. Inevitable doom is the
Put
worst
the
kind of
symbol
doom.
of divinity on top of the symbol of annihilation.
What are you doing? Hurry up before it's too late.
Yo, where's my LFG? No, we're ruining Gabriel's life's work. All he really wanted to do was destroy the universe.
Whoa! What happened?
Looks like it's starting.
What do you mean?
He just
I thought the
really
symbol
wanted to
of
do that.
divinity
Okay,
would
we're
put
just
an
we're
end
hurting
to
his
this.
dream here. I'm not down with that.
It will. In fact, it's the only thing that can halt the destruction of the universe.
Then what's with all the shaking? Why is it getting worse and worse?
I told you, the symbol of divinity does not destroy the power, but simply diverts it to somewhere else. There are but a few places capable of withstanding a force strong enough to destroy the entire universe.
What do you mean?
The symbol of divinity has diverted all of the energy to energy need.
You know, my controller is
But can
shaking
energy need
very
withstand
hard
all
right
that?
now.
I'm afraid that
We're about
any
to save
trace
the
of its
universe.
existence will soon disappear.
But the real game is the post game.
Oh, no.
Of course.
Please don't worry. We will use the energy freed by the explosion to teleport you far away from energy need. Expel will be transported from the past to the present as well. That way, you'll finally have everything back.
That's not the problem right now.
Well, it beats losing the entire universe, doesn't it? The symbol of annihilation was one of the most horrible sins of the Nedians. You don't have to feel sorry for us.
Need has existed well beyond its natural life.
Yeah, LFG, thank
So
you,
long
Barry.
That it had the ability
Hey,
to
Prime, I
destroy
didn't.
all
But you know what I
of
did?
outer space
We stopped
on a
the
whim.
annihilation of the
No
entire universe.
civilization in existence
Gabriel was
developed more
very
fully
upset
than
about
need.
that, and so was
The
Lucifer.
end of the road has to come sometime.
Why didn't you tell us about this? If I had known you were going to sacrifice energy need, then maybe we could have done something else.
Prime, I saw your lunch. It looked really good.
You've always been so
Me,
kind
you
to
know, we
us.
had a little Carl's Jr.
If you
party
knew
over
the
here.
truth, you would have hesitated to act at the moment we needed it the most.
That's why we asked Ms. Madison to keep it to herself.
Sorry.
You ever had Carl's Jr.? Famous start with cheese? And some hash rounds?
Why don't we just bring everyone on energy need along with us?
We can't.
Oh, that sounds
There
delicious,
isn't enough
BNC.
energy to
I do
transport
love a good
hundreds of
pastrami
millions of
sandwich.
people to
I hope to
expel.
God you had hot mustard on
Besides,
there, because if you
We
didn't,
want to stay with our homeland
your
in
pastrami
its
sandwich was
dying
inferior.
moments. We've now realized that when a civilization refuses
Yeah,
to
well,
evolve,
listen, yeah, like you had mustard.
then
As
it
long as there was
loses
mustard on the
all
sandwich,
reason for
it is
its
a
existence.
forgivable occurrence. No mustard would have been
Raina and
blasphemous.
Ms. Madison, you will be the last survivors of the
We
needy.
call it
race.
Hardee's, you know?
I want you to make the best of it.
It's one of those weird restaurants that has more than one name.
I don't.
Yes.
everyone.
Yes, Prime.
This
I
is
like the
where we
Cubano
say
sandwich. It's a very
goodbye.
tasty classic.
No.
Oh, wait, look at this
Man,
doohickey.
what a bunch of joke.
It's remarkable how serene
I can put
you
like,
feel now.
wait, can I do
I'm
Wiki with this
sure
thing?
it's
Look at it,
because
shows
our
Prime's name with the
hearts are
thingy at the
finally
top of the
one
chat now.
With all of yours.
Farewell.
I guess a 100
Please remember
Betty
what
stays
we
up there,
fought
that
for.
one. Oh, I can go change these? That's super cool, if I can. Pretend one, we did save the world. We did. We stopped Gabriel's goal of world annihilation. And we're pretty happy about that, honestly. Is there a giant, ginormous post-game? Yes. Are we gonna do it? Not right now. Wait, there's a watch streak? What the hell is that? Well, PNC, we can play a new game, or we can finish Alan Wake 2. Well, Prime, you show me 2 new things in just like the last few seconds, so I'm very impressed. You know what, Barry? We played Persona 5 Tactical last night, briefly. I was not immediately enchanted with it.
Expel. I can't believe it.
What's next? Why is it always, you know, what's now, Tootsie? Let's focus on the present. Listen, we have a lot of games to play this weekend. This was more of the prelude.
This world was a lot of fun.
This was kind of the warm-up.
Would have been perfect if I could have found the right man, but oh well. Now, where should I go next?
There is no
It's
backlog.
already
this
been a
one.
whole year.
That's
I wonder how everyone's doing.
There's no backlog. Listen.
Long, but boy, that was one of
There's
the
many
craziest
things to
rides
play.
of my life.
and we could just play DBD for the rest of our lives, you know.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I'm sure we'll see them again someday.
I don't think I'm on the right track here. Well, I guess it's the hit and miss part of treasure hunting that makes it so exciting after all.
There is no backlog, though, Barry. There's no such thing.
Maybe I'll try delving a little further in. There might be something more interesting waiting for me inside.
How can we have a bit goal for something that doesn't exist?
Oh, my goodness!
We can't clear it out if it doesn't exist. You do understand that, right?
Fell from the sky in the desert to the west of Cross.
There is no backlog. I don't understand
where
this.
is that
I mean, I
again?
do understand this troll, but there is no such thing.
You know, the desert west of the Lascas Mountains. Hurry, we need to get there first.
There's nothing to acknowledge.
See
You
there?
guys think I'm making this up? My philosophy on this has been
Hey,
crystal
you could at
clear
least wait a minute for me.
for at least 2 decades.
Well, I'm gonna take a little trip over
And
to
it's not
Cross.
some made-up
I'll
thing. This is
probably
exactly
be
like
back
how
in
people
about a
at
month,
Game
so
Informer were
don't
like,
worry
Dan's
about me,
trolling. I'm like,
okay?
no, I'm not trolling. That is how I live. And if I can inspire you to live the same way, you know,
I'm glad she's
that's
made
great.
a friend, but it's making my life even more hectic.
It's the same with like Bubsy. Everyone thought I was joking when I thought I liked Bubsy, but no, I really do like Bubsy. I think Bubsy's awesome.
Earth. I'm finally back.
After all
Barry.
this
See, Barry,
time.
that would mean there's a backlog.
I wonder how
There's no
everyone's doing.
backlog.
Mom!
Good morning, Diaz.
It's because games I want to play are not a backlog, Prime.
Oh, Reyna.
How's life in
I
Arlington
know that you're
treating
smart
you?
enough to know the difference. You
Like
figured out how to
crap.
use some new Steam
So peaceful here, I can almost
stream
hear myself
doohickeys.
getting rusty. And the kids here never shut up. They're a bigger bunch of trouble than any monsters I've ever had to deal with.
Diaz!
That's right, Barry.
play.
I'm glad you get it.
Come on, you promised yesterday.
Yeah, Diaz, you promised.
All right, jeez. I'll be there in a minute.
Stop being a badass and killing stuff with your sword and come play.
Are you coming too, Reyna?
I guess I better. I don't think you'd have a chance by yourself, Diaz.
This backlog narrative is amusing. There it is. We did it. Chat, we freaking did it. LFG. The ride is over, but the games are just beginning for this weekend of gaming. And also, don't forget the weekend of gaming extends into next week because we've got some holiday time that I'm actually not doing anything cool with, so I'll be streaming. So if you want to come get a turkey leg, you can. You ever go to the Renaissance Fair? The best reason to go to Renaissance Fair is for the turkey legs. You ever had a Renfest turkey leg? They're amazing. Yo, it might be time to do some hot yoga. You know, I didn't know what hot yoga was until the other day. I had somebody tell me. I didn't know it was actually just being actually warm while you do yoga. I thought it was like some other kind of thing, but it's actually, I guess you just get really hot and then you do yoga. It's very, very odd. Oh yeah, I mean, hey Prime, I'm mad out of shape at this point. I was in shape. And then I went off keto, and once you go off keto, it's horrible. It's horrible, it's hell. You start eating Carl's Jr. again, you have hash rounds. I don't think you do, Progenitus One, I don't think you do. Anyone can cook. I think if you want to eat a famous star with fries, with some hash rounds and chicken stars, then you can. And no one can stop you. Anyway, okay. Do we play... yeah, PNC. You know what? Dude, the best thing about keto? My cholesterol, my blood pressure, everything was pristine. I gotta give, yes, Prime, Last Faith, Backpack Hero. What else is on the list? There's a ton of stuff on the list. Those are the 2 indies that I grabbed. But the list is like 15 different games. Good remake. Good remake. Obviously the post game is really exciting, but we're not gonna do it right now. I don't want to poll, Prime. I'm asking. We're having a conversation. We're having an open dialogue. Alan Wake 2, Last Faith, Backpack Hero, Waven, DBD, of course. Why do people want Last Faith? Isn't it scoring pretty mid? Yeah, that one's in the I got that one too, Barry. I got that one too. Yes, Prime, it is. I've listened to the community. Oh yeah, Dungeons 4. Dungeons 4, we'll put that one in the pot too since it's on Game Pass. I gotta download it. No, there's a lot of ones that people, you know, Prime, we're not dictated by, you know, what people want. We just have an open conversation, and then we see how we can synergize that with our initiatives, and then see, you know, what we actually end up playing. I don't know, Tuxedo. I don't know. It's on Game Pass, so it's no sweat off my back to try it. That's why I love Game Pass, honestly. If you get boned on Game Pass, don't matter, you know. Let me grab it. What a game. Star Ocean 2. Hot yoga. You know, hot yoga's a real thing. I didn't make it up. However, I was in a conversation the other day, and they literally they asked me, you know, I asked them what hot yoga was, and they're like, you just get really hot before doing yoga. I'm like, there's no way. You're making this up. That is apparently true. Oh yeah, let's not forget the fishing thing. The fishing just had a Spain expansion. Alright, I'm going to download Dungeons 4. Downloading now. The Fantastic Space Odyssey has just begun. Wait. Then why do you give me Finn? Hold up, chat.